the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Panther Stadium here at Medina Valley High School, where Medina Valley looking to get back on the winning track here against Alamo Heights tonight. The Mules from Heights come in here. They're 1-0 in district play. Medina Valley 0-1 in district, coming off of a 17-0 loss to Bernie Champion last Friday night. The Mules come in here ranked in the top 10 in the state. Had a close game against Floresville last week, but came out victorious in that one. Only won by 7 points, but it's a high-scoring game. I'm Jared Lucky, along here with Maury Stein. And Maury, cooler weather's coming in tonight. Nice night for a ball game. Panthers need to get back on the winning track here tonight.
Fall is in the air. Halloween's just around the corner. And it's time for the Panthers to play Michael Myers on Halloween and pull out a shocker here tonight as they play the only undefeated team left in the district, the Alamo Heights Mules. And for 3 quarters last week against a top-ranked Bernie Champion team, the Panthers held with them, Jared. Just a couple of mistakes that we talked about towards the end of the game, and what we said needed to happen this week. You just need to finish some drives, and finish is the key word to what needs to happen tonight. We need to finish, and, you know, we need to put forth the effort that we put last week, and you never know. Stranger things have happened. I saw some strange things happen Saturday night in college football, so anything's possible. You have a beautiful evening to get on the right foot.
Yeah, and, you know, Maury, looking at Alamo Heights' schedule, they put up more than 21 points in every game except one. They won a 7-0 ball game against Wimberley early in the season, which Wimberley is a smaller school, but they usually have a pretty good football team. But still, to go to Wimberley and only win 7-0, that says a little bit about Wimberley's football team. But the Mules, a team that will put up points. They will throw the ball deep against you. They're not afraid to do that. There is some wind blowing here at the stadium tonight, so we'll see how that affects their pass game. Their running game is virtually non-existent. They don't have a good one from what I've seen. Their stats show that I don't even think they've rushed for 100 yards.
They really haven't had to use it.
No,
that's
exactly.
the problem.
So we don't know what that looks like, but tonight with the wind here, they might have to go to that.
Well, and we talked about at halftime last week, Jared, the key to that second half was the adjustments that the Chargers made. We said that the way they needed to take control of the game and get ahead of Medina Valley is they needed to open the run and not have Kaiser be one-dimensional where you can key on him and take him out of the passing game. What happened? 2 plays into the second half, 53-yard run for a touchdown, changed the momentum of the whole second half. But It was the adjustments that they made and what we talked about needed to happen in the second half for the Chargers to come out victorious. So we don't know what we're actually going to see here on the other side of the ball with Alamo Heights because they haven't been stopped through the air yet.
Right, exactly. And so we're going to take a break real quick and run some commercials for you for our sponsors, and then we will be back in a little while. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue here in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Get our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
We're back here at Panther Stadium as the teams have come out on the field now and getting ready for the national anthem in a few minutes. And, Maury, what's the big keys for Medina Valley in this game tonight? What do they got to do to win?
No pre-snap penalties. We have started the ball game off, 7 weeks in the season? We have not won an opening series without having a pre-snap penalty to start the game. That is a big plus. If you can get over that, because that's about as predictable as a heat rash in July. And, you need to get over that. You need to stop the pregame penalties. Just need to put forth the effort you did last week. The effort was there, just didn't finish.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury. And I think one of the biggest keys for Medina Valley tonight, they cannot turn the ball over. You cannot turn the ball over against this team. They're an explosive team that can score points quickly. You've got to make them go the distance of the field against you. You can't give them a 30-yard field or less than that or anything like that. You've got to make them work the field, go the distance of the field. And I think for Medina Valley tonight, we've seen them methodically move the ball. We just haven't seen them finish drives. And I think Medina Valley's best defense tonight can be to slowly move the ball against Alamo Heights and keep their offense off the field. If they can do that, they can shorten this ball game up, keep it lower scoring to give themselves a chance to win.
Keep the down and distance in your favor. Do not get behind the chains, because we know Medina Valley isn't a quick strike team. And you look on the other side of the field, and it's just the opposite. They are a quick strike team. Stop the chunk plays. You cannot give up chunk play after chunk play to this Mules team, or you're going to find yourself out of the ball game early.
Yep, quickly. And we are going to take a break for the national anthem. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric Cooperative, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
We're back here at Panther Stadium, Medina Valley and Alamo Heights. National Anthem's been played, and the two teams are out for the coin toss right now. Alamo Heights in their road white jerseys with blue pants, blue numbers and letters on the front, and gold helmets with the blue AH on the side. Panthers in their all-black uniforms. You'll see some of them wearing the pink socks and things like that. That's for Breast Cancer Awareness Month because we're in October. But all black tonight with the orange numbers, orange letters, and the black helmet with the orange logos on the side.
Alamo Heights won the toss and chose to receive the football. Medina Valley will be kicking from south to north, having the wind at their back to start the ball game. And as Jared mentioned, if you see all the pink on the camera, that is because it's Breast Cancer Awareness. Our cheerleaders are dressed in their normal white with the black and orange trim, but with the pink tops and pink bows. And you look across the field at the Alamo Heights cheerleaders, and they have the pink pom-poms. So, and this is the part I like the best right here, Jared. Medina Valley does this before every home game, recognizes the people that served in the military and are still serving in the military to make this country as great as it is. Yep. And having you and I be able to do what we do and love being here in the press box and also enjoying the freedoms that we have that we're going to enjoy in 3 weeks and go deer hunting.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Maury. And we're ready to get this ball game underway here. Medina Valley 0-1 in district, Alamo Heights 1-0, but you lose that first district game, you're not out of it.
Absolutely not.
There's 4 more games yet to go.
Some interesting games tonight, so we'll see.
Yep, we'll keep you up to date on those as we go along.
We'll see how Lockhart fares coming off of a loss, and we'll see how Kerrville-Tivy comes, recovers after a loss. So those are, the other games in the district, and we'll be giving you updates. And also, Jared will be giving you updates as the Astros and the Red Sox are playing in the ALCS. Yep. So what a beautiful Friday, Jared.
Yep,
couldn't get any better.
Sure is. And we're ready to go as Tarvin's got it teed up on the 40, ready to boot it away.
Number 4 and number 15 back for the Mules.
Jack Sawyer and Bennett Angulu, and Angulu will watch it go out of bounds at about the 6-yard line, 7-yard line.
So Heights will start from the 30 unless they choose to move the Panthers 5 yards back and have to re-kick this kickoff. Who is sponsored by?
That's Garner Abstract and Land Company with Rancher's Title.
And they're going to make Medina Valley kick. Do you agree with that?
I like it because they want to return.
Yeah.
They want to set that up. From what we've heard, they've got some explosive players, some playmakers, and they want to get the ball in their hands and see what they can do.
Yeah, they would have normally started on the 30, so they're expecting to start better field position
Now, the best way Medina Valley can make them pay for this is to cause a fumble on this, cause
absolutely.
a turnover.
And, Jared, as we mentioned, I think the flag Old Glory is actually flying a little stiffer into the breeze. I think the breeze is actually picking up a little bit.
Yeah, it should be between 15 and about 25 miles an hour tonight. It might gust up to about 30, but that wind is blowing pretty much right to left here at the ball field. Same way the Panthers are kicking from right to left. Tarvin will squib it, hits the up man, and they're back. I think Bullard fell on top of it. There's a scramble for the ball. Bullard didn't get it. I think Alamo Heights might have fell on top of it
Number
after that.
6 came up with it, Jared, but Bullard had a shot at that.
You gave him a short field, but that was a smart play. It bounced off him. You almost came up with a huge one right there. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it. Alamo Heights is going to start 1st and 10 at the Panther 48-yard line.
Diego Reynolds came from the bottom of the pile for the Mules.
And I wonder if Tarvin meant to hit him or if he tried to squib it and it just
I think he wanted to get it past that front row.
Out of the shotgun here, they'll start with 3 wide receivers. Art, that's going to be – there's movement, a lot of movement up front there, and I saw no Medina Valley move, but I saw that left tackle for Alamo Heights move as well.
Well, I was watching the quarterback's motion, and he clapped 3 times expecting the ball to be centered, and it didn't. That Soli will be the starting Sobe or
So the rosters that they gave us are blurry, very blurry. So I can't tell if that's an H or a B as Sobe. I think it's Sobe.
It looks like a B on mine.
Because I remember him from last year. And they're going to mark that off as offside against Medina Valley, saying that them jumping offside is what caused Alamo Heights to move on the offensive line.
Wow.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10. They'll move the ball to the 43-yard line.
Coach Crisp is not happy about that, and I don't blame him.
So be out of the gun here. Clapping those hands again. Now they go, looking to run a delayed draw up the middle. There's a lot of room to run up the middle. Untouched still at the 20, 30. He's gone. Touchdown, Alamo Heights on the first play.
Number 23.
George Flesher. We talked about their running game. They hadn't had to use it. Well, they gashed Medina Valley. That was a delayed draw. It looked like they wanted to run a little pitch right, and then all of a sudden he cut back inside. It was just a little trap draw. Gave it to him. Found an opening on the left side of the line, and he was gone.
Just kept the Panthers secondary, Jared, flat-footed because they weren't expecting that run play.
Nope, 43 yards for a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. Ethan Ball has it teed up, or will be the kicker, and he boots it through for the extra point to make it 7-0 Alamo Heights with 11:50 to go in the first quarter. 10 seconds gone off the clock. The 43-yard touchdown run for Flesher. And Alamo Heights with a quick lead here. Medina Valley's going to have to find a way to answer that back. That is not the start that the Panthers were looking for.
Definitely not. And I guess they made the right call by making the Panthers go back and re-kick that. And I'm almost sure that's not what Joe wanted to do there. He wanted to keep it on the ground, but he wanted to get it past that first wave. And unfortunately for the Panthers, it hit one of the up guys. Panthers did have an opportunity to jump on it, just couldn't come up with the ball. But I would bet $1 to a hole in a donut. That is not what he expected to do on that kickoff.
Well, no, but, I mean, and you can say, yeah, we gave him a short field. Medina Valley gave him a short field to work with. The bad part about that is you let him gas you for a 43-yard run.
Yes.
And
untouched.
Whether you start at the 30 or the Panther 43, he was gone.
That ball would have been a touchdown from 70.
Ball is teed up at the 40. And Ball boots it away. It will be taken at the 10-yard line, starts up to the 20. Gets hit and slung to the ground at around the 23 is where they're going to give him the forward progress. It'll be 1st and 10 Medina Valley.
7 was the return man for the Panthers, Jared.
That's Elias Ramirez.
kind of didn't really hit that hole as quick as you kind of liked him to.
When he hit it, he kind of stutter-stepped a little looking for somewhere to go, and it allowed Alamo Heights to get on top of him quickly.
Basic 3 linemen with a stand-up defensive end on one side.
Nick Rash with 2 backs, 3 wide receivers, a bad snap. He's going to have to pull it down. He's taken down in the backfield for a loss of 2, back to the 21-yard line.
Big number 55 in the backfield just ate up Nick Rash. Hunter Blakely on the stop. Big senior defensive lineman. And Jared, once again, the high snap kind of threw that play off kilter.
So it'll be 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun here, 2 wide receivers, split backs again for the Panthers. They're going right to left, opening drive for them. Going to hand the ball off, comes to the left side, cuts it up to the 25. He's taken down around the 27-yard line that time. Decent run for the Panthers.
Jackson Duffin on the stop there for the Mules.
Was Gonzalez on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 to go. They picked up 6 yards there on 2nd down. Medina Valley really needs to make this 1st down here. Keep this football. You don't want to give it right back to Alamo Heights after they just broke a big run like that. You don't want to go 3 and out here. Rash in the gun takes a snap. He's looking to throw, sets up under pressure, and he's going to get taken down, sacked in the backfield, back at the 20.
Lost the ball, but he's going to get back on it. 3 men putting pressure on him. 41 was the first man there, got him to turn back in, and he turned him right back into big number 45. With Tommy Cooligan.
Well, and both defensive ends were right there in his face.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go with that. And those are the 2 young men that Coach Chris was talking about. They were going to be difficult to block for the Panthers, and they've shown it so far through 3 plays.
Tarvin ready to boot it away. Bennett Angulu back deep to receive. Tarvin takes the snap. It's a high kick. Good punt that time. Fair catch called for and made at the 40-yard line. And they're going to spot him at the 42. He made that catch between the 40 and the 41, and they spot him at the 42-yard line.
How about forward progress on a punt return?
Yeah.
On a fair catch. How about that?
So it'll be 1st and 10 Alamo Heights from their own 42-yard line. Sobey out of the gun. Flesher is lone back. He's got 3 wide receivers. Takes the snap, looking to throw, fires quick slant over the middle, complete up across midfield down to the 46-yard line. Picked up about 12 yards and a 1st down.
Ramirez on the coverage. Jaron, I don't know if you could have any better coverage than that. That ball was just thrown perfectly where number 3 only had a chance to get there. Ramirez was right there.
Well, and that's Rhett Anderson, and you'll probably see a lot of him tonight for Alamo Heights. Out of the gun here with 3 wide again. They send a man in motion right to left. There was some movement on the offensive line, and Sobey's going to run it himself, looking for some room, cuts back, and he's going to get taken down back at midfield. They'll take him down at the 50-yard line, a loss of 4.
Tamir Garrett in the backfield, loss on the play.
Good job that time by the Panther defense to contain him, not let him get outside.
That was just a basic run by Sobey, and the Panthers had that snuffed out.
They'll send 3 wide again. Anderson by himself out here to the right.
He is the Mules' leading receiver this year.
2nd and 14. Takes the snap, hands it off. Flesher, no, he keeps it himself. Coming right side, got a little bit of room. There's a holding on the play as a flag comes down. It was really only a gain of about 6 yards.
Think they may get number 3 for holding on the outside. He had a lot of Ramirez's jersey.
And they do get a hold against Alamo Heights, so that helps the Panthers. So instead of 3rd down and about 8 or 9, it's going to be 2nd down and 24. Big help there for the Panthers.
Now, Jared, you need to keep everybody in front of you here.
Yeah,
Watch the game from your face mask, not through your ear hole.
So being the gun. 3 wide again. Same look they've basically shown all game. Takes that snap, looking to throw. With time, sets up, fires over the middle, picked off by Bullard at the 45. Back the other way to the 45. 40, cuts back, and he's taken down around the 36-yard line. Big interception by Seth Bullard, wandering in the middle of the field that time, and the Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at the Alamo Heights 36-yard line.
Yeah, Mark Dilgen, the tight end, tried to hit a seam route right down the middle. Triple B, Seth Bullard, dropped back into coverage. And I want to tell you something. He was reading the quarterback all the way, and a great return. The Panthers on the plus side of the territory will start scrimmage from the 36-yard line. So you said we needed to do something about that first takeover?
Yep.
Takeaway, there it is.
Yep. 1st and 10 for the Panthers here. Ball at the Alamo Heights 36. See if the Panthers can get going here. Rash out of the shotgun, takes a snap. He's going to throw. With some time, fires over the middle, and he overthrows everyone. It's picked off at the 20-yard line and taken down right away. That was number 33, Corbin Gunter, on the interception. So you give it right back to him that time. And I don't know if Rash just didn't see that guy there, but it looked like he floated that ball a little bit.
Well, and it got into the wind, and the wind just carried it. And that was just as good of a play as Bullard did on defense to intercept the ball by cutting in front of the receiver. That was a gift handed right back.
So 1st and 10
that
from
was
their own 23.
Too easy.
Yeah. Make it the 22-yard line of Alamo Heights. Back-to-back interception. Sobey out of the gun here. Takes a snap, going to swing it to a back out of the backfield here, Angulu, and he's got some speed. He's up across the 40, 45, 50. Tomaselli's got an angle and pushes him out of bounds at the 40. Make it the 38-yard line of Medina Valley. Big gain that time for the Mules.
Going to give him 45 yards on that carry. 35 yards on that carry. Is that what you got?
40.
40? Wow.
40-yard pickup.
Good blocking on the outside on that little swing play.
Out of the shotgun here again. Takes a snap, gives it, Flesher. Up the middle, room to run, breaks through, and he's gone. To the 20-15-10 touchdown, Alamo Heights.
3 plays of over 35 yards already, Jared.
And that's a 38-yard touchdown run for Flesher.
And the Panthers are what we said couldn't happen, giving up them chunk plays, and the Panthers have given up 3 of them now over 35 yards.
That's 81 yards of rushing for Flesher on two carries for 2 touchdowns.
And the Panthers haven't put 2 hands on him yet.
Nope. Yeah, nope. Haven't tackled him yet.
Haven't touched him, have they?
No. Well, not much.
Not much.
Ball ready to boot it through. And that kick is blocked straight into the line. And so that will be no good as he kicked that low, and the Panthers got a paw on it, and that'll make it 13-0, your score with 7:17 to go in the first quarter.
That looked really messed up. It looked like he was waiting for the holder to put the ball down, and it didn't get down in time.
Well, and what he did is if you ever watch the kickoff or the place kickers, they usually take those 2 big steps and then a couple to the side.
Yeah.
He took 1 step and kicked that. Like he didn't get back far enough. He took 1 step, kicked it, and I think he just missed it, and hit it high and booted it right into the line.
The snap and the hold was there.
Yeah.
It was his timing that looked like it was off.
Yep. And so that will bring out Ethan Ball to boot it away for Alamo Heights. Tomaselli and Gonzalez back deep to receive for Medina Valley.
And what is it, Garner Abstract?
Yep, brought to you by Garner Abstract and Land along with Rancher's Title.
As they've been doing the sponsoring for the kickoffs this year. Thank them. Get a big return here.
Ball ready to boot it away. Puts his foot into it, a high end over end kick that's going to be taken by Tomaselli at the 10. Up to the 15, 20, looking for a hole, gets caught up, though, gets up to the 25, and they catch him by the shoestrings and bring him down.
Henry Hagen on the stop there for the Mules.
It'll be 1st and 10 Panthers from their own 25-yard line. And a 13-0 lead for the Mules. The Panther offense, they've got to move here, Maury. You can't go 3 and out here giving the ball back. You can't go down 3 scores.
Well, you can't go 3 and out, and you can't go 1 and done.
Yeah.
Because you had the ball in good field position, and you went 1 and done with the turnover.
So Rash back out there with split backs. 2 wide receivers for the Panthers. Takes a snap. Going to give it. Coming to the right side, looking to cut it upfield. How about a little face mask there? They didn't throw it. It's right in front of the referee on the line judge.
Wow. Unless he got the jersey, but then that would be a horse collar. That looked bad from the start. Number 20 on the tackle, but it sure looked like Duffin had a lot of face mask.
Yeah, that was Guerrero on the carry. Goes for no gain.
But you didn't
get 2nd and 10.
You didn't get a complaint from the Medina Valley side, so. Well, what do
no,
we got? Now we got it. Did you even see a
no,
flag?
There was no flag on the field.
But it sure turned his head, and it looked obvious.
And it is a 15-yard face mask, and they move up. But there really was no flag on the field. I never saw one.
I never did either.
1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 40. First down of the ball game for the Panthers. Takes the snap. Rash gives it off Guerrero, right side. He's got some room to run up to the midfield, to the 45, to the 40, puts his head down, and he barrels his way down to about the 35-yard line. A good run for Guerrero of 25 yards.
Corbin Gunter on the stop there, but a great job. Guerrero turned the corner, and good run after he got around the edge.
Spots it at the 36-yard line. So a 24-yard pickup by Guerrero that time, and it's 1st and 10 Medina Valley.
I believe this is pretty close to the field position that Medina Valley had on the second possession.
Yeah,
after
after the interception. 6:20 to play here in the first quarter. The Mules with a 13-0 lead. Here's Rash giving it up the middle, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked backwards. No gain on the play that time.
Irwin first for the Mules on that stop.
Second down and 10 upcoming here. Ball at the 36. Panthers looking to answer back after a couple of big touchdown runs for the Mules. Rash in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs again. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Now he's got pressure, and he steps up, and he's going to get sacked back at the 40-yard line. A loss of 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 14 for the Panthers.
Stepped up right in the arms of number 55, Hunter Blakely.
Well, and both of those ends are getting up the field there and pushing him to the middle, and that nose tackle's right there in his face.
Well, and they're not letting Nick break out of containment where he's usually dangerous on the run plays, just ad-libbing, and they're not letting him.
So 3rd and 14 here. Ball at the Alamo Heights 40. Rash out of the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Rolling out. Steps up. Buys some time with his feet. Now he's just going to try to take off, and he's going to get stopped. He actually might have lost a yard on the play, and it's going to be 4th down for the Panthers.
Good open field tackle by Kel Hicks for the Mules.
One of the few times that Rash got free of those 2 defensive ends, but by that time, everyone downfield was covered, and he didn't have anything to do with that except for try to pull it down and run. And it looks like Medina Valley's going to go for it here on 4th down and 14. So here we go on 4th down from the 40. Takes the snap, Rash to throw, fires over the middle, and it's almost picked off.
Number 26 was reading that the whole way. Rash threw it in there, and it's a good thing that Jake Cordes did not intercept that.
Because he had both hands on it that time, and Medina Valley's intended receiver basically became a defender that time and knocked that ball free, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Alamo Heights from their own 40-yard line with 4:09 to play here in the first quarter.
And I have to apologize again for these names because the The program they gave us is a little blurry.
Yeah, Alamo Heights' program very blurry. Sobey out of the gun here with split backs. 2 wide receivers out to the left. They go left to right. Using the hard count again, takes the snap. Going to hand it to Flesher. Left side, untouched to the 50. Cuts back to the 45, and he's going to get taken down around the 43-yard line. But another 17-yard run.
Got a bunch of Panthers there on the stop. Garrett, Tomaselli, Bullard.
They get it to the 43-yard line. $17 yards there on first down. Another first down here for the Mules. Come with split backs again. Anderson wide out here to the right. Takes the snap. Going to hand the ball off. Actually, Sobey keeps it up the middle on that read, and he gets up to about the 40-yard line. Looks like the 41. Picks up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Mules.
Garrett and Santos on the stop there for Medina Valley.
.308 to play first quarter. Alamo Heights with a 13-0 lead, and they're driving, trying to get some more here. At the Panther 41-yard line, 2nd down and 8. Sobey in the gun with split backs. Looking to throw. Sets up, fires deep down the left side, and that's going to go incomplete. And they're going to throw a flag. That looked like incidental contact with his feet.
They got their feet mixed up, and I don't agree with that. They're going to call pass interference on number 10 for the Panthers, and that sure looked like.
It looked like incidental contact. They both had their heads turned around looking for the ball. There were no hands out. They just got their feet tangled up, and they're talking about it right now.
I don't think the ball was catchable. I think it was thrown outside.
It was out of bounds.
Damian Loy and the receiver just got their feet tangled up. I wish they would wave this off.
They do. They do wave the flag off, and they did the right call right there.
Absolutely. And I would have said it if it was the other way.
Yep.
I mean, that's incidental contact. Plus, the big thing is the ball couldn't have been caught.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 here after the incompletion. 2:44 to play first quarter.
Now, are the Mules in 4-down territory?
Probably. Sobey in the gun. 3 wide receivers here. Flesher is loaned back to his left. Takes a snap. Sobey's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get taken down in the backfield. Actually lost 2 yards back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and 10 coming up for Alamo Heights.
Yeah, Joe Tarvin just swallowed him up there. Did not bite on that lead option and just eat up the quarterback. 4th down and 10.
And they're going to go for it on 4th and 10. The main thing here for Medina Valley, guard those sticks. Keep it in front of you. Don't let anyone get behind you here. Out of the gun, 3 wide receivers. Anderson wide out here to the right. Sobey looking to throw. Drop straight back. They want to set up the screen, and they do in the middle of the field to Flesher. And he's free for a first down and a little bit more. And Loy's going to grab a hold of him and throw him down around the 15-yard line this time. But nonetheless, another 23 yards, 25-yard pickup and a first down for Alamo Heights.
Damian Loy on the stop, Jared, but that was a perfect play call for Alamo Heights. As they just let the Panthers front 4 go after the quarterback, and they set up that play
perfectly. Yeah, perfect time to call that play.
Absolutely had an aggressive Panthers front 4 bearing down on the quarterback.
1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Sobey gives to Flesher up the middle, spins around, spins his way down to the 10-yard lines where they'll spot him.
Tripped up by Bubba Solis for the Panthers.
That was a gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd and 6.
This game is dangerously getting out of hand quickly.
Yep. Yeah, we're still in the first quarter here, and they're about to go up 3 scores unless this Panther defense can get a stop here. 2nd down and 6 out of the gun. Ball at the 10. Takes a snap, Looking to throw, drop straight back with time, fires to the end zone. He overshot that. Nobody had a chance to catch that. He couldn't have been you could have Inspector Gadget, Go-Go Gadget Army couldn't have got to that.
And if it would have, it have been out of bounds.
Yeah. And it'll be 3rd down and 6. Pass was intended for Anderson.
Yep. Coverage out there on the edge.
That's Caden Monday.
Was Monday, yes.
Yeah, and we had him on the show on Wednesday night, and he said that he would be on Anderson most of the night. Out of the gun, they'll send a man in motion, takes a snap. Going to keep it himself, Sobey, looking to get up the middle, and he spins around to the end zone. Touchdown, Alamo Heights.
A lot of traffic in there, Jared, but the Panthers just did not wrap up.
Nope, and it's a 10-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, James Sobey. And it's 19-0, and they are going to kick the extra point, it looks like. Thought they might go for 2 to make it 21, but there's no point in doing that. I wouldn't think so.
There's no point now in chasing the points.
No, I get that, but sometimes in high school they do funny things that you wouldn't normally see.
Funny things? How about funny things last night in the pro game?
And that kick is through, and that makes it 20-0 with 34 seconds to play in the first quarter. What happened, Maury?
Well, the score is 28-14. Philadelphia scores with plenty of time left. Over 10 minutes left to go, still in the fourth quarter. And they choose to go for 2 and make it 28-22 instead of 28-21. Why would you go for 2?
Did they make it?
Yes, they made it.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Because then if you don't make it, you have to go for 2 and make it the next time.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
But you know what the line was on the game?
Oh.
6.5. So what did that cut it to? 6.
Yeah, wow.
So
you It's amazing that coaches follow that close.
But I know, you want to talk about conspiracy theory?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, because that judgment made no sense at all.
Yeah,
None.
No, it doesn't. There's no reason to do that.
No.
So Ball has it teed up at the 40. Tomaselli.
Boy, our kickoff sponsors getting their money's worth in this first quarter.
Yep, Garner Abstract and Land with Rancher's Title. Yep, getting their money's worth in this one.
Unfortunately, it's not the Panthers giving them their money's worth.
There's an end-over-end kick that's going to take Gonzalez back to the 11. Looking for some room to the 20, 25, and he's going to be taken down at the 25-yard line by number 33, Corbin Gunter. And it'll be 1st and 10 Medina Valley with 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Can you say it's almost desperation time?
Yeah,
Medina Valley has to start putting some points on the board?
Yeah, they got to move the football here. They got to score. Rash out of the shotgun here. Three wide receivers, 2 backs for Medina Valley. Takes the snap, gives to Guerrero, right side, and he's not going to get much. Up across the 25 to the 26. They'll give him 1 yard, and it'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Wrestled down first. There was Cooligan for the Mules. With just the exception of the one big run, Jared, by Guerrero, the Mules have basically shut the Panthers' offense completely down.
Yep, and that will end the first quarter of play. Your score after 1, Alamo Heights 20, Medina Valley nothing. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in a moment.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
The The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
As that came back here, that second down and 9 play was supposed to be a pass, and there's a flag down on the play as Rash ended up getting sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Colligan on the stop there. And
that's a face mask against Alamo Heights. I thought they were going to get a hold right there, but that's going to help the Panthers. That's going to give them a first down.
Absolutely. They're going to take it out close to the 40-yard line. And that would have been a third down in about 20.
Yep.
So a well-timed flag for the Panthers. Have the Panthers still now with first down at the 41.
And here come the Panthers to the line. 11:45 to go, first half, 20-0 Alamo Heights. Medina Valley trying to cut into this lead here. Rash in the gun, takes a snap, hands it Guerrero, left side, got some room across the 45 to midfield to the 50. He's going to have a first down as he picks up 11 yards. Good run by Guerrero again over that left side of the line.
Absolutely, number 42 and number 20 for the Mules on the stop. But Guerrero got the edge and got the first down. Dalton on the stop there for the Mules. Or Duffin, excuse me. Jackson Duffin.
Rash will have two backs, two wide out left. Ball on the left hash. Panthers now going left to right. Takes the snap, gives it up the middle, Guerrero, and he gets a yard over the right side of the line, maybe 2 on the play. It's going to be second down and 8 for Medina Valley.
Tommy Cooligan on the stop once again for Alamo Heights.
Second down, 8 coming up. Ball at the 46-yard line of Alamo Heights. Panthers taking their time getting this play in. Guerrero the lone back this time. He's to the left of Nick Rash. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself. Rash up the middle. Got some room to run. Gets the outside. First down to the 35, 30. And he's going to be run out of bounds around the 26-yard line. Good run that time by Nick Rash. It'll be 1st and 10 Medina Valley down around the 26.
Cody Burke running him out of bounds. But the Panthers have a little something going here to start the second quarter.
First down and 10. Panthers look to the sideline for the play here. There's 14 on the play clock. They need to get up to the line of scrimmage here and run the play. 6 on the play clock. Takes a snap. Rash to keep it up the middle, and that was another high snap. I think that was supposed to be a handoff to Guerrero, but because of the high snap, it messed up the timing. Rash loses a yard on the play.
Swallowed up by Colligan once again.
2nd and 11 here now for the Panthers. Started with that face mask penalty and then a couple of good runs for the Panthers, but now 2nd down and 11. Nick Rash in the shotgun here. 3 wide receivers for the Panthers. Rash looking to throw quickly, out right side, complete. Gonzalez tries to cut back inside to the 25, gets down to about the 23-yard line, picks up about 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 6, 3rd and 7.
Burke and Gunther on the stop there for Alamo Heights.
It will be 3rd and 7 here for Medina Valley.
Panthers should be in 4-down territory here, trailing by 3 scores.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Maury. You want to pick up the 3rd down, but you don't got to get it all right here. If you can get it to 4th and 2, 4th and 3, you've done something here. Make it manageable for you. Out of the gun, Rash going to keep it himself right side, puts his foot in the ground, gets down to the 20, and he's going to be short of a first down, but it's going to be about 4th down and 2, 4th and 3 here for the Panthers.
Good open field tackle there by Burke. I thought Nick was going to be able to get by him, but Burke out in the open got positive yards, Jared. Here's your 4th and 3.
4th and 3 right here for the Panthers. Ball at the 19. And so Rash will come to the line of scrimmage here. 2 backs, 2 wide out to the left side. 4th down and 3 from the 19. Takes the snap and it goes through his hands, and there's flags down everywhere. It's going to be a false start against the Panthers.
My, oh, my.
So that's going to make it 4th down and 8.
Wow, what an inopportune time. Wow.
So if that makes 4th and 3, 4th and 8. And the Panthers will still be going for it here, but it'll be a little tougher as they move that ball back to the 24-yard line. And Medina Valley to the line of scrimmage here. 4th down, 8 to go, 7:45 and counting to go here in the first half. Takes a snap. Rash looking to throw. Under pressure, steps up, spins away from 1. Missed tackle. I think he was past the line of scrimmage, but that ball was complete, and that's a touchdown to Guerrero. Was he past the line of scrimmage when he threw the football?
No flags.
No flags down. I thought he might have been. Good job by Rash to keep his eyes downfield to find Guerrero, and the Panthers put it in for a touchdown to make it 20-6.
That was all Nick Rash, and that was all Guerrero coming back to help his quarterback out.
He made that catch around the 5-yard line and took it into the end zone.
Great job there by the Panthers, keeping that play alive. Panthers on the board.
Pablo Padilla will try to boot one through for the Panthers. Bubba Solis, the holder. Good snap. Good hold. The kick is up, and he drills it through with 7:29 to play here in the half. Your new score, Alamo Heights 20, Medina Valley 7. We're going to take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium with 7:29 to play in the first half. Alamo Heights 20, Medina Valley 7. The Panthers put up their first touchdown of the game. That's their first one since the Uvalde game as they were shut out last week. Good job by the Panthers that time. Came down to a 4th and 8 play, but Nick Rash scrambling around, found Guerrero downfield.
Now our Panthers get a sponsor, get the recognition from Garner Abstract.
Tarvin will boot it away. It's just a low little squib kick that's going to be fielded at the 26-yard line, looking for some room to run up to the 30, and he gets hit hard and dropped down by Tarvin himself.
That was your kicker on this. He's not your prototypical kicker, though. He's a defensive end out there.
Exactly. Your defensive end kicking, and he's a big defensive end.
And I think you just saw right there what the Panthers wanted to do to start the ball game after they took the penalty and had to re-kick. I think that is what he had in mind. It just happened to hit the up man before it got to the second level on the opening kickoff.
Well, now the defense needs to come up with a stop here. Your offense got something for you. See if the defense can get off the field here. Sobey out of the shotgun here on 1st and 10. Ball at their own 20 or 34-yard line. Sobey to throw. Steps up in the pocket with time. Dumps it over the middle to Flesher. Up to the 40, 45, down the sideline, 45 again, and he steps out of bounds around the Panther 41-yard line.
Number 3 out there on the edge with a good block. Allowed the running back to get another 15 yards
20.
after he broke containment.
That
good
ends up
blocking.
being about a 26-yard pickup.
Yeah, Rhett Anderson with good blocking on the cornerback out there.
Out of the shotgun, Sobey. And Flesher, he's one of the, he catches the ball. He's got a lot of speed after the fact,
Kind of looks like an Austin Eckler out there.
1st and 10, takes the snap, gives it to Flesher up the middle, trying to bounce it outside, and he gets slung around, and he's slung down by Bullard.
Bullard and Garrett on the stop. Wouldn't have none of that spinning out of the tackle on that play.
He picked up 1 yard on the play to the 40. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Panthers need a big stop here, Jared.
They do.
Big stop and a score, and you're right back in this ball game.
Sobey out of the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Fires on a little quick out route, complete out to number 87, the tight end. That's Mayor Dilchin.
That's the way I pronounce it.
Mark Dilchin.
That's the young man who he tried to hit in the seam when Bullard went back in coverage and picked off the pass.
He ends up picking up about 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 coming up here.
Dilchin lines up in the tight end spot, big number 87.
6 minutes to go here in the first half. Sobey in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Quarterback draw right up the middle. Steps through the first line of defense, but he gets to the 30, and he picks up a 1st down. He needed about 4, and he got about 5 or 6.
Got about 1.5 yards more. Garrett with an open field tackle. But you could see Sobey picking his spot there. You could see it was a draw all the way. He stepped back and was letting his blockers take care of the business in front of him. Once he saw a little seam, he hit the seam and got enough for the 1st down. And now it's Heights that's methodically moving the ball down the field. 5-6 yards at a time.
Ball at the 30-yard line here is Sobey. Out of the shotgun here with split backs. 2 wide out to the right for Alamo Heights. He'll take the snap. Going to give to Flesher going around the right side. Tries to stop, bounces off a tackle, and then Bullard will finish him off, but he picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Garrett tried to turn him back in. He spun out of the tackle, but Bullard right there to finish him off on the play.
2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Mules.
Bullard along with Monday, it looked like, out there for the Panthers. Or a little looked like Bullard and Mikey Tomaselli on the stop for the Panthers.
Sobey calling out plays at the line of scrimmage, picking out his coverage. Secondary kind of backs up off the ball. Sobey to throw. Sets up, fires deep down the right side to the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. Out of the back of the end zone that time. Good coverage by the Panthers. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, that was number 7 on the coverage.
That's Monday.
And again, Jared, all over. That's about as good a coverage as you can get.
Yep, and he's covering Anderson, who Coach Chris said that's their explosive playmaker. Well, he's kept him in check. He made the first catch of the ball game on that slant route. Since then, he hasn't been able to catch anything. Flesher's been the one that's beat you tonight. He has 2 runs for over 35 yards each, both for touchdowns.
Right.
Out of the gun here on 3rd and 6. Ball at the 26 of Medina Valley. There's that little draw play to Flesher again, and he's going to have a 1st down and spins around down to about the 16-yard line before he's taken down. That was that same trap draw play they ran on the first play from scrimmage where they ran a 43-yard touchdown.
Yeah, and Jared, that was my bad. I thought that was Monday on the coverage. That was actually number 7, Ramirez, out there on the coverage. So he was out on an island with their best receiver, and Ramirez just blanketed him and had good coverage on him. So they're switching up a little bit in the secondary there.
1st down and 10. Ball at the 16-yard line. Sobey out of the gun, 3:47 to play here in the first half. Sobey to throw, sets up, fires right side, complete. Anderson spins away from the coverage, tried to hurdle a man. He's taken down at about the 3-yard line.
That was just a good throw and a catch. As that ball was in the air before number 3 turned and looked for the ball. Ramirez was right there, but that's just a good stop-and-go route by number 3 for the Mules.
Yep. It's going to be first down and goal from the 4.
Can't play it much better than Ramirez did.
3:11 and counting to go, first half. Man in motion, takes the snap. Sobey, you keep it himself up the middle, and he wanders his way into the end zone for a 4-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown of the night. And it's now 26-7, Alamo Heights.
So just like that, as the Panthers closed it within 2 scores, that was just basically we're just going to run it at you and dink and dunk and move it down the field, and the Panthers had no answer.
And Ball ready to try to tack on the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up. And he drills it through with 3:01 to go here in the first half. Your score now, Alamo Heights 27, Medina Valley 7. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Panther Stadium as Ball has it teed up. Ethan Ball has it teed up for Alamo Heights, ready to boot it away.
Another kickoff.
For Garner Abstract and Land and Rancher's Title. And it'll be Tomaselli and Gonzalez back deep to receive for the Panthers, standing around the 10. That's where Ball has kicked it just about every time tonight, and this time he boots it away with the wind at his back, and he's going to drive Tomaselli back to the goal line. Starts up to the 5, looking for some room to run, reverses the field, gets up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, turns the sideline, and he's going to get up to the 25, but there's a flag over at the 36.
Sideline warning.
Good job by Tomaselli that time because he fielded that at the 2 as it was driving him back. He couldn't put the knee down in the end zone.
Good momentum took him back, so he had to bring it out.
He had to bring it out, and where it looked like he should have been tackled at the 10, he got up to the 25-yard line.
The only thing I can see here is a sideline warning against Medina Valley. He threw it right at one of the Panther coaches' feet.
Unless you got a block in the back or something that we
He
didn't
threw
see.
it from a long ways away if he did. Could be. Oh, my.
That's what it is, block in the back against the Panthers.
Jared, that flag was laying on the 35-yard line. The placed.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they'll mark that off from the 26. They'll spot it at the 17-yard line.
One of the Panther coaches are trying to get an explanation, but he's not giving them one.
So 1st and 10 from the 17. Takes the snap, going to give it off. Gonzalez up to the 20, 25, 26-yard line. He put his shoulder pad down into number 33, Corbin Gunter, who got the worst of that collision.
Yeah, Gunter and Hagen on the stop there for the Mules.
And it'll be first down for the Panthers. Picked up 10 yards.
You know, Jared, since number 28 has gotten his play on the field, he has showed that he deserves it.
Yeah, yes.
He's been running good for Medina Valley, good for the Panthers, and hard.
Yeah, and he's a sophomore also. So something to come for the Panthers in the years to come. They give it to him again. He's trying to spin away from a tackle, but there were 3 white shirts there over him as he lost a yard or 2 on the play.
That time he had no chance as Burke closed the gap quick, turned him back into the whole defensive line. Now the Panthers will take a timeout with 2:05 left. Panthers will get the ball to start the second half, but you would like to see them close this to a two-score game before half.
Well, yeah, you want to see them do that because then you can get the ball, cut it to a one-possession game then on that first drive if everything would go correctly. But it's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 here for the Panthers. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining.
The one thing you cannot do is give Alamo Heights a short field to work with via the turnover here before half.
Well, in the way that they run their offense, they have 3 timeouts remaining, and they can move quickly.
And being the spot on the field, the Panthers will be punting into the wind should they force 2 more plays that doesn't prosper for Medina Valley. They'll get the ball around the 50-yard line after the punt with some time left on the clock and timeouts left. So, what do you do here? Do you risk a pass and stop the clock and let them save a timeout? Or do you run and try to keep the clock going when you know you need to score? It's a tough decision here.
I mean, you're down 3 scores already. You can't go down 4.
No, you
can't.
But you can't stay stagnant out there also.
Exactly. You got to move the football still. Takes a snap. Rash to throw. Sets up. Fires over the middle. That's interference all day, and they're going to call it. So I was going to say, that was Arroyos, the intended receiver, and the coverage got there before the ball did. Had him wrapped up.
Yeah, 33 got there before the ball did.
That was Gunter again.
Yep.
One of the linebackers roaming back there, and that'll be a 15-yarder, and that's a way to move the chains.
Absolutely.
So that'll move the ball up to the 36-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Medina Valley with 1:58 to go here in the first half. Rash in the gun, 3 wide receivers out to the right here, or to the left for Medina Valley. Rash under pressure has to step up, and he's going to get sacked back at the 26-yard line. And that, he had all day to throw, and then all of a sudden he got run over in the middle of the field, and there is a Panther player down.
Yeah, that was big number 96. I cannot, it's kind of blurry. I can't see.
Angelo Anise.
Angelo Anise. And Jared, that was just a cover sack. As the pocket just collapsed. Nick had time to throw, but just the pocket just did not hold up. So great coverage down the field.
With the injured player, we're going to go ahead and take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue here in a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
We're back here at Panther Stadium. Injured player up and walking off the field.
We mentioned Angelo Ennis on the stop there for the Mules.
And it's going to be 2nd down and about 17 here for Medina Valley as they move back to the 28-yard line, where it's 2nd down and 17. And those are the plays that just momentum killers. We'll see if the Panthers can overcome it. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Rash sets up, fires left side. That's complete to Hill over there on the right side. He picks up about 10 yards up to the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
And you got a timeout called by Alamo Heights. They're going to try to stop Medina Valley here and get this ball back. It was number 42 out there on the coverage. Hicks, it looks like. Kel Hicks for the Mules.
Yeah, and a good catch that time by Tristan Hill. He ran a good route, sat down, made the catch, and got a few yards after.
Came back to help the quarterback out as Nick is throwing into the teeth of this wind here in the in the second quarter.
Well, and right now, Maury, you got 1:31 to go. You obviously want to pick this 1st down up, but if you throw the incompletion, you leave them 2 timeouts. If you run this and you keep the clock moving, they'll waste another timeout. So it's kind of like, well, what do we do here? Do you want to pick up this 1st down that bad, or do you want to try to leave them with the worst scenario to get points?
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, you can't be stagnant because you got to score every possession. but you don't want to give the Mules the ball with any time left before half.
Yep, and another timeout to work with.
Absolutely.
Rash in the gun, and more the pistol. He's got Guerrero behind him. 3 wide, they empty the backfield. It's going to be a design run to Rash up the middle, and he's going to get a yard on the play is it. And a timeout taken by Alamo Heights right away. So there you go. They were going to try to catch him off guard right there with the quarterback draw. Picks up a yard, but it forces Alamo Heights to use their second timeout.
Anderson Colligan on the stop.
Timeout brought to you by Peerless Equipment Company. And the Panthers will have to punt here.
As Tarvin will be punting
into the
wind. And I'm sure number 15 will be back there to field the punt for the Mules. Very critical time here in this ballgame, Jared. You cannot let the Mules put any more points on the board here before half.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury. This has to stay where it's at here. And the other thing, maybe your defense can come up with a big interception, maybe some points on defense.
It may take a defensive score here to get back in the ballgame, but you can't fall another score behind because right now you've only crossed the goal line one time. You need 3 more scores, and you need to shut them out.
Well, you've already got a big hill to climb. You can't make it a mountain, you know.
Maybe you can get over a molehill, but you can't get over the mountain.
Tarvin ready to boot it away. Angulu standing back around his own 20. High snap, but Tarvin gets it, and he punts it high into the wind. It's going to bounce at the 36 and roll down to about the 27-yard line, so about as good a punt as you could ask for from Joe Tarvin into the wind. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Alamo Heights from their own 28-yard line.
Good hang time, no return.
And only 1 timeout remaining with 1:15 to go.
And everybody knows that in high school football, the clock stops after a 1st down to reset the chains.
And also a note that Ethan Ball, their kicker, can kick from a long way out.
And he has the wind at his back.
Yes, he does. Sobey in the gun, looking to swing it right side, complete. Angulu makes that catch, and he's going to get
fumble.
The ball's loose, and I think Heights fell back on top of it, but that's going to be a loss, and that would have been a huge, huge pickup for the Panthers if they could have gotten that fumble.
Wow, who was out there on the edge to turn that in and strip the ball? That could have been very big for the Panthers.
They're going to go quickly here. Lost about 8 yards on the play. 2nd down and 19 coming up. 44 seconds and counting. Sobey out of the gun, takes the snap, going to give it to Flesher up the middle, picks up about 3 yards, and I think they're content now to run this clock out after a near disaster.
Yep, that could have been disastrous.
But they come right back to the line quickly. They might try to bomb one here deep at the end of the half. With the wind at his back, Sobey might, they do throw the long ball a lot. 17 seconds, 3rd down, and they're going to throw. Sobey looking for some time, buying time, looking for his receivers, and he finds one. It's incomplete at the 40-yard line. It would have been a 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt as the clock stops.
And I'm not sure what their coach is complaining about on the sidelines. That ball was thrown.
No, what he wanted was a late hit because the defender fell on top of him after the ball got there. I guarantee you that's what he wanted.
I'm sure it was, but
it shouldn't be, but that's what he wanted. I guarantee you that's what he was begging for.
Well, if you want to do that, you go to the circus and get a tin can and a monkey and start begging.
Good God. Tin can and a monkey. And so Alamo Heights will punt for the first time this evening, and now they're going to take their last time out. And with that, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
The The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium as we got 7 seconds left in the first half. Alamo Heights is going to punt here as they come out of the timeout. Their punter is number 6, Diego Reynolds, I believe. He's got these jerseys kind of bunched up there. I can't tell. I think that's a 6 on his jersey. And Tomaselli will be standing back around his own 37, and there's the punt. It's a high one, a good one. Tomaselli will field it at the 32, looking for some room to run. Gets it up to the 40, cuts back, and he's going to get swarmed over, and that's going to end the first half of play. And your score after the first half, Alamo Heights 27, Medina Valley 7, and we'll be back with halftime. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric Cooperative, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. 27-7 is your score at halftime. Alamo Heights leading the Panthers. And Maury, we knew that this was going to be a tough game for the Panthers. They've had their struggles offensively over the course of the season, and we knew that Alamo Heights had a lot of firepower, more than what Bernie Champion had. And so Medina Valley put up those 7 points. They had cut it to a 2-point lead at one time, but really the story of this is the explosiveness from Alamo Heights. We didn't know much about their running attack coming into this ball game. We'd heard about what they could do through the air, but they never had to really run the football. Well, they hit a 43-yard touchdown run on the first play from scrimmage, and then on their next possession hit a 35-yarder for a touch, or 38-yarder for a touchdown. So that's been it with their big play capabilities. The other couple of times they methodically drove the ball down the field. Sobey on quarterback keepers ran it into the end zone himself. But if you take those big plays out of the ball game, it might be a little bit closer score now. Well, Panthers would still only have 7 points, but Alamo Heights might only have 14 or 21,
Well, and you've got to think, though, the way this was set up, you've got to think that this Alamo Heights team had some scouts in the stands last week because they saw that the Panthers wanted to make Kaiser one-dimensional.
Yep.
And not let him beat you with his legs or the running game. And the Panthers laid back their ears and went after Kaiser last week. And it wasn't until the adjustments after halftime when Bernie decided or realized that they needed to run the ball that they got on the scoreboard. So Alamo Heights could have saw that and said, hey, if we go basically drop back, we've seen that the Panthers can put a good rush on with their front four.
Yep.
Let's try to insert the running game early, and that's opened it up ever since then. They've learned from what worked for Bernie Champion last week and brought it here to start the ball game. And we weren't, and I say we, myself and you, we were not expecting them to come out with the running game like they did.
No, and one of the other things that we saw that they did on 4th down was the screenplay, which is they know Medina Valley's pinning their ears back and they're coming for the quarterback. Well, they set up the screen, let them come through, set it up perfectly, had some blockers for the linebackers. Perfect play. You couldn't have asked for a better play design from Alamo Heights right there, and it worked for them. And
they picked up the first down.
They picked up a chunk of yards,
after that.
And so, they've scouted Medina Valley well. They knew what they wanted to do coming into this game. I think one of the biggest things that hurt you after Medina Valley got that big interception by Bullard, the next play was an interception back the other way, and I think that really hurt them.
Well, you tried to get it all back at one time. You had the ball on the 36-yard line in good field position after the Bullard interception, and you tried to hit a home run right off the bat.
Yep.
And just an ill-advised pass. It just floated on Rash, and it was just too easy. As good of a play as we said that Bullard made, dropping back in the coverage from his linebacker spot, taking that seam route away. The other interception was just a bunny, just a gimme. It was thrown up to where the only person had a chance at it was wearing white.
Yeah. You're right. And, you gave him the ball back right there, and just all the momentum that you had gotten just deflated from you.
But to give Nick Rash credit, he did keep the play alive.
Yeah. No. And we're not bashing on him there.
No, absolutely not.
It's just that is a big play in this game that killed your momentum when you finally had some going your way.
Yep. And it's just one of those that it's a reoccurring thing that we keep seeing happening, that when you do get that momentum, you give it back.
Yeah, something happens. Takes it away.
It's just been one of those those years, and, sooner or later it's got to change the other way.
Yeah, exactly. And, the Panthers going to be able to have the ball to start the second half, so hopefully they can get something going here. When that starts is right now we're watching the Alamo Heights band out on the field, and we're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Sammy's Restaurant and Havy's Alsatian Bakery, two legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Havy's Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Havy's Alsatian Bakery, online at havysbakery.com.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home in Castroville, Texas, has been providing funeral services to families in the Medina Valley and surrounding areas for many generations. Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home is proud to support the broadcast by the Medina Valley Broadcast Network for the athletes and students participating in this event. Go Panthers! Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home, Castroville, Texas. You may view obituaries at Tandre, Tondre-Gwynn, Guinn.com, or visit the Facebook page of Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home to view funeral notices.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium as we're at halftime, 27-7, Alamo Heights leading Medina Valley. And the Panther Top Cats out on the field right now, and then the band will perform. But 27-7 is your score, and I'm going to go ahead and look at some of the scores from around
the Top Cats. It was Parents' Night tonight, so they have a couple of parents down there dancing along with the Top Cats, showing their moves off.
Yep. And then we'll
some interesting scores around the district.
Yeah, let's get it to update here for a second. So in the district right now at halftime, Bernie Champion leading Kerrville-Tivy 24-13. And in the second quarter now, Floresville leading Lockhart 18-7. Well, let's see if I can get some scores from
I think our neighbors in the west are playing Divine. Hondo and Divine is tonight, I believe.
Well, let's see here. So Southwest is playing Southwest Legacy
tonight. That's a good one.
That's 10-0 Legacy at halftime.
Wow.
And then let's see, East Central's beating Judson in the second quarter, 21-16. Harlan leading Holmes 12-0 at halftime. Let's see here. Steele beating Clemens 7-0 at halftime.
Steele is undefeated, aren't they?
Yeah, they're number 17 in the state.
Wow.
Somerset beating Lavernia 21-7 at halftime. Bandera being shut out by Carrizo Springs 6-0 in the second quarter.
I think Carrizo Springs is in front in that district, I believe.
Divine beating Hondo 21-7 with 9:05 to go in the second quarter. See who else from around this area. Smithson Valley leading South Sand 14-0. Natalia beating Nixon Smiley 19-0 in the second quarter. And then last night, Warren beat John Jay 42-16. Taft beat Stevens 21-19.
That was a good game. That was on TV.
Uvalde got a mud hole stomped in them by Bernie Greyhounds 54-16.
Wow.
And then how about this score? Burbank and Memorial. Burbank won 6-2.
A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. By the way, how are your Astros doing, Jared?
Yeah, don't ask me that question right now. You don't want to know what I think. Well, let's see. It was 2-1 just a second ago. It's still 2-1 in the top of the third, and Boston's leading because Altuve decided he doesn't know how to field the ball.
I think he was up to bat with the bases loaded in the bottom half of the inning before, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, then he just let one go through his legs. Routine double play ground ball through the legs and a run score.
Well, you know how that happens? You know how that happens?
Yeah,
they didn't tap the trash can and let him know a ground ball was coming. He didn't know how to field it.
You don't even get me started right now.
Cheaters.
Jesus. He's just trying to push my buttons, people.
It was working. You can see the steam. No, but Jared, Keys, how did the Panthers get back into this ball game?
Well, they got a score on the first.
Boston scored again.
Yep. Well, they've got to score on their opening possession to start with. That's a given. They have to do that, and then they're going to have to get some stops defensively because, Alamo Heights, they've shown they can hit the big play. They can methodically move the ball. You're going to have to get them to where they're not in a 3rd and 5 situation. You got to keep them behind the chains, try to get them in a 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, and try to get them off the field because they've only punted one time in this ball game, and it was the last play of the half.
Well, if my thing is, if you do not turn over the Alamo Heights Mules in this second half, you are not going to win the ball game.
You're going to have to win
You are
the turnover
going to
battle.
have to get a turnover or two because you can't match them score for score. You're 3 scores behind them.
Yep.
And it is very, very imperative that you score, take this opening drive and score because you're basically going to have to pitch a shutout in the second half to get back into this ball game.
And that's a hard thing to do against a team that's got the offense that Alamo Heights have. They're explosive. They can move the ball on you methodically. They've shown that they can do either way. So, it's going to be a tough task for the Panthers in the second half here, and it's going to start with this opening drive.
Well, and you basically said, Jared, they can beat you both ways, and they've shown that they can score both ways. They can score with the big play. They can score after the Panthers had their lone score. Didn't get a play over 7 or 8 yards, but went all the way down the field, and a time-consuming drive, which was just a killer in that first half for the Panthers. So the first 5 minutes, and it's always the cliche, will determine how the second half's going to go. I hope it's the first 5 minutes. I hope the Panthers can control the ball and keep it for that long because if it's a 3 and out and Heights scores, the ball game's over.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going to come back when you're down 4 score. I mean, it's gargantuan now to come back from 3 scores down. Not impossible, but if you get down 4 scores to this team, you're not going to come back to win it.
No, not when you're not the
when you don't
high-powered offense that you don't have the guy that can go 80 yards.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where if that happens, you're going to have to start trying to throw the ball downfield every time and hit some big chunk plays and some home runs. You're not going to be able to move the ball the way that Medina Valley does because then the clock becomes your enemy.
And then they're sitting back and waiting.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go ahead and take another break before the second half. Actually, you know what? We'll just leave the band on here. I know y'all can't hear it, but we'll just leave them up here so y'all can watch. Go ahead and just mute our mics.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com. Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. Still at halftime here, 27-7, Alamo Heights leading Medina Valley. Both teams getting ready to come out on the field here.
Hope the people enjoyed. We kept the camera on, let y'all watch the band march at halftime, and they did a tremendous job, so we hope y'all enjoyed that. But, Jared, it's time for 24 minutes of football left here to see if the Panthers can creep back into this matchup.
Yep, and both teams come out on the field here. 27-7 your score. The Panthers are going to get the ball to start the second half. It's going to be a huge possession for the Panthers as they need to get points on that first possession.
No doubt about it.
Imperative that they get points.
No doubt about it. And I would say just be aware and make sure that the Mules don't try any trickeration here to start the second half via like an onside kick or something, kind of try to catch Medina Valley off guard. It would not surprise me.
No, it wouldn't me either.
You've got to be prepared.
This is the last home game in a 5-game homestand for Medina Valley, as they'll finally go back out on the road next week to Lockhart as the Panthers travel to Lockhart to face the Lions there.
And speaking about those home games, we want to thank Duke's Meat Market, Jeff and Kenton and Marvin once again for furnishing a beautiful snack tray for the press box. It is very appreciated. It keeps us going during the broadcast. So we want to thank them for furnishing the tray. And let's, Jared, it's all in Medina Valley's hands. It's all in front of them. You just got to execute. And what do we say? Finish.
Ethan Ball has it teed up. Tomaselli and Gonzalez back deep to receive. We'll see if the Panthers can rip off a pretty good return here. As ball runs up, boots it away. End-over-end kick, going to push Gonzalez back to the 5. Starts up to the 10. 15, looking for some room. Gets up to about the 18-yard line before he's taken down, and that's where the Panthers will start, first down and 10.
Adrian Rodriguez on the stop there for the Mules.
And, one of the Panther players having a hard time getting off the field here as he gets over toward the sideline. And that Panther offense will come out on the field. Nick Rash, quarterback, will come out here, throwing a touchdown pass in this ball game along with one interception. Guerrero, the lone back for the Panthers. 3 wide receivers here for Medina Valley. Tristan Hill on an island out here by himself. Send a man in motion. Rash to keep it right side up the middle. Room to run. He's got a hole, and he's going to get pulled from behind by number 2 and taken down at the 45-yard line. That's Rentrell Cole on the stop that time. And that's a case right there. Nick Rash, big boy, didn't have the speed to pull away from him, but if he doesn't grab onto his jersey there, he probably gets another 10 or 20 yards before he's taken down.
Just a quick hitter, quarterback draw right up the middle. Design play to get you out of the shadow of your own goal line, and that's exactly what it did.
And so the Panthers move it up to the 48-yard line. 1st down and 10 here after the first good run by Rash. He's going to keep it again. He fumbled it. The ball's on the ground, and Alamo Heights has it. Back to the 41-yard line, and that's where they will take over possession. 1st down and 10, and that ball squirted out of there. I think an arm came down and knocked it out of Rash.
Number 55, Blakely, when he wrapped around him, caught him with that free arm and knocked it away, and it looked like number 44 came up with the ball for the Mules. 44 is Haugen. I'm not sure. It was 40-something, but 55 is the young man that caused that play.
1st and 10, Alamo Heights from the Panther 42-yard line. Sobey out of the gun here. 3 wide receivers to start as they go left to right. Takes a snap, looking to throw under pressure, sets up a screen to Flesher. He's got room to run. 1st down and more to the 20. 15, he's pushed out of bounds around the 15-yard line.
Bullard running him out of bounds, but got Medina Valley aggressive there.
And that's the second time they've hit that play, and they had it designed perfectly. Sobey out of the shotgun here. 3 wide receivers again for the Mules. Takes the snap, gives to Flesher. Sobey actually keeps it himself, trying to get up the middle. Was that zone read that time, and he pulled it out. Picked up about 3-4 yards on the play.
Fillinger and Tarvin on the stop there for Medina Valley.
They give him 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Sobey out of the shotgun. He'll send 2 wide out left. Anderson by himself out here to the right. Takes a snap, looking to throw, sets up, fires to Anderson, makes that catch, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. So he was hit as soon as he caught it on that little slant route, but he makes the catch, touchdown, Alamo Heights, and it's 33-7.
That was another case there of Ramirez being right there. That was just a perfect throw where he led his receiver perfect. Ramirez hit him right as the ball got there. Just couldn't jar the ball loose. That was good coverage, but a great throw and catch.
Yep.
Great play by both sides. It's just that they made it happen.
Ball ready to try to put the extra point through. Good snap, kick up, and he drills it through. So with 10-13 to go here in the third quarter, your score now, Alamo Heights 34, Medina Valley 7. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
We're back here at Panther Stadium as Ethan Ball has it teed up to boot it away to Medina Valley after that Alamo Heights touchdown pass and catch that time from Sobey to Anderson. And it's 34-7 is your score now as Tomaselli and I believe that's number 12, Manny Ramirez, are back deep to receive for the Panthers. And Ball will kick it away, and he's going to kick it to Ramirez, who will field it at the 13. Starts up the field. Actually, he's fielded it at the 9. Starts up to the 20, 25. Trying to push his way through, and he gets taken down at the 25-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Medina Valley.
Not sure. It looked like number 40, and it was number 42 for the Mules on the coverage. That's Kel Hicks for Alamo Heights. You're almost in desperation mode here after that turnover, and Heights turned it into 7 points. You're 4 scores down.
10:05 to go in the third quarter. Here's Rash out of the shotgun. He's got 2 backs, 2 wide receivers out to the right. And now the timeout's going to be taken by Medina Valley.
We have a sponsor for them timeouts.
Peerless Equipment is the sponsor for the timeouts. As the Panthers take their first time out of the half, they'll have 2 remaining. And so Alamo Heights with that 34-7 lead right now, and Medina Valley with the football. And Maury, we had talked about at halftime, if you got down 4 scores to this team, you probably weren't coming back. We're trying to stay positive here. The Panthers have to score right now on this drive. They needed to on that opening possession. Unfortunately, the fumble turned it over, and Alamo Heights got all the momentum right there going their way. Main thing for the Panthers here is try to find a way to swing some of that momentum back in your favor right now.
Well, you're asking a team that's not really known for their quick strike ability
to have to do that.
Strike quick.
Yep. Sends a man in motion. There's flags everywhere. A lot of motion that time by the Panthers.
You cannot come out of a timeout and have a false start.
That's going to be 1st and 15.
Wow.
And so it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Panthers as they come to the line of scrimmage here to start the drive. Rash in the shotgun here. Takes a snap. Gives it. Guerrero finds a little hole, spins around, gets up to the 25-yard line, so he gets the 4 yards back, or the 5 yards back, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Jackson Duffin on the stop for Alamo Heights.
.9:42 to play here in the third. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Panthers. You know, Anthony Guerrero's been one of the biggest bright spots for the Panther offense this year. A sophomore, he runs the ball hard. I think in the next couple of years we're going to get to see a lot from him. Rash going to keep it right side himself, trying to spin away from a few tacklers, gets up across the 25 up to about the 27-yard line, picks up 3 yards, but it's going to be 3rd down and 7 coming up here for the Panthers.
Big number 55 once again leading the charge there. Blakey stuffing up that middle.
3rd down, 7 to go as the Panthers come to the line of scrimmage. Rash out of the gun with 3 wide receivers. Looking to throw, rolling out right side, throws on the run. He's got a man complete. That was Guerrero, I believe, out of the backfield up to the 40-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Panthers.
I think that was McCulley, number 80.
Was it?
DJ McCulley on the catch.
Made a catch last week against Bernie Champion as well.
Absolutely. Moves to change for the Panthers.
On that far sideline out there, 1st down and 10 as they get it up to the 37-yard line. Rash in the gun again here with 3 wide receivers. Takes the snap, looking to throw. And he Makes the catch out here to the right side on the slant route, but he's taken down right away. Took a big hit. That's number 8, Jaden Gonzalez, on the reception.
Picked that one right off the turf. Gain of 6.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Shotgun again here for Rash. Takes the snap, going to keep it himself up the middle, and he gets swarmed over that time. No gain on the play. Back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Blakey and Haugen.
And that's just that
for the Mules.
That's that read again there. You know, he's faking to Guerrero. He has the option to give it to him or not. Pulled it down that time, but I think both plays were covered.
Yeah, they were. Blakey had one and Haugen had the other.
Third down and 4 here for the Panthers. Rash to throw, pump fake, steps up, and he's going to get sacked back at the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th and 10, Maureen. The Panthers are going to have to punt it away from here.
Yeah, that had disaster written all over it. No time for Rash to do anything there. Haugen all over him.
Yeah, those front 3, but especially those 2 defensive ends, causing a lot of trouble for that Panther offensive line.
And that's when you know you got to drop back and pass.
And that's the thing. They know they got to throw, and they're just pinning their ears back, and they're coming.
Well, you got behind down and distance right off the bat after the timeout.
So 4th down here, and Tarvin ready to punt. And a good spiral kick. He outkicked his coverage. Angula will field it at the 25. Looking for some room to run. He gets up to the 35, and he's brought down by Haas. Good open field tackle that time. A 10-yard return. It'll start 1st and 10 for the Mules at their own 35-yard line. Was a great punt by Tarvin, but he outkicked his coverage a little. But fortunately, Haas with a great
open field tackle
to only keep him to a 10-yard return. Sobey out of the shotgun. 3 wide. Takes a snap. Gives to Flesher up the middle. Gets it up to the 40, 41-yard line. It looks like they'll spot him at the 40. A 5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Garrett on the stop for Medina Valley.
Sobey in the gun here, 2nd and 5. 5:59 to go in the 3rd. Takes the snap, gives a Flesher up the middle. He's got a 1st down and more up across midfield, pushing his way to the 44-yard line before he's taken down by about 3 Panthers, but a 14-yard pickup that time and another 1st down for the Mules.
Tamir Garrett hanging on for dear life there, dragging him down. Triple B Bullard also in on the stop for Medina Valley. Bubba Solis also in there for the Panthers.
1st and 10. They're in Panther territory now with 5:27 to go here in the 3rd. 1st and 10 for the Mules. Takes the snap, draw play, gives to Flesher. Finds some room to run across the 40 down to the 35, about to the 33-yard lines where he's brought down. Picks up 13 yards and a 1st down for Alamo Heights.
Tripped up by Tomaselli, but that clears for another 1st down.
First and 10 here at the 34. Make it the 33. Sobey out of the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Fires, complete out left side. And Bullard's going to be the first man there to take him down. A pickup of 3 or 4 yards on the play.
That was Michael Terry on the catch, and he is listed as the only sophomore on this Alamo Heights team. They have one sophomore. Actually, he's listed as a freshman. They have one sophomore and one freshman on the entire varsity roster.
2nd down and 7 coming up here after a 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Sobey with a delayed handoff on the trap play up the middle to Flesher, and he keeps his legs moving. Finally, they stop forward progress, never brought him down, and he ends up picking up about 4 or 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 2.
Garrett on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Third and 3 here for the Mules. Split backs this time. On 3rd down, Sobey takes the snap, gives to Flesher, left side, trying to bounce it outside. He's going to get the 1st down, turns the corner up across the 20 down to about the 16, 17-yard line. Picked up about 10 yards.
Bubba Solis on the stop, but Fletcher moves to change once again for the Mules.
1st down and 10 coming up. 2:50 to play in the 3rd. Sobey in the shotgun. Going to run it with Flesher again up the middle. This time he's not going to get much, maybe a yard or 2 on the play. Gets to about the 16-yard line.
Garrett again on the stop there for Medina Valley.
2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 8. With 2:04 to go here in the 3rd. Alamo Heights threatening again from the Panther 16. 2nd down and 8. Takes a snap to throw, fires on a slant route, and he threw it behind his intended receiver that time. That was number 18, Terry, on the pass was intended for him, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
They're trying to hit the sophomore with that. I mean, the freshman with that quick hitter, just thrown a little behind him.
Third down, a long 8 here for the Mules. Sobey in the gun. Takes a snap. Looking left side. They run that trap play to Flesher. Trying to bounce it outside. He does, up to the 5, and he will walk into the end zone for another Alamo Heights touchdown.
Put his foot in the ground. Tomaselli just kind of whiffed on that tackle, and the Panthers give up another score. 40-0 now.
40-7.
To 7, excuse me.
And Ball will come on to try to tack on an extra point.
What a move. He put his foot in the ground and just walked into the end zone.
Good snap. Kick up. Kick good. With 1:40 to go in the 3rd quarter, your new score, Alamo Heights 41, Medina Valley 7.
I would think that might be the last series you see Flesher and Sobey out there on offense for the Mules.
Well, and the thing is, there's in the ball game
there's
left.
No,
there's 13:40 to go in the whole game.
There's no need for them to be back out there.
Well, and the thing is you risk injuries, things like that, in a game that you probably have already won. There's no need to put them out there.
I don't think there's a probably.
I understand that,
there.
but I'm trying to stay a little,
I am trying to stay positive also, but there is not a probably in there.
No, I understand.
But our kickoff sponsors getting their money's worth.
Garner Abstract and Land, along with Rancher's Title, getting their money's worth on the kickoffs tonight because we've had a lot of them.
I want to thank all of our sponsors because without them, this broadcast is not possible.
Yep, we always
patronize those sponsors also, please.
Yep. And they run up on this kind. They're going to try an onside kick.
Come on.
And it's going to be hit, and the Panthers touched it, and Alamo Heights gets it.
Come on.
So that's a case right there.
I'm sorry.
The ball's got to travel 10 yards.
No.
It did not, but the Panthers touched it. But why are you doing an onside kick
when
it's 41-7?
Why?
That's poor on the coaching staff for Alamo Heights. You don't do that when you're ahead 41-7. That tells me you want to run the score up.
Absolutely.
That's pathetic.
No class.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
And now they're going to send out a different quarterback and a different offensive unit.
Delay of game we're going to have.
Conley McKenna is going to be the quarterback, and, delay a game against Alamo Heights. So you try an onside kick, and then you send out a different quarterback and a different running back, a whole different offensive unit. I don't understand that.
I do.
Well, I don't understand. If they're going to do that.
No, I do because I see who we're playing.
Yeah. 1st and 15. As McKenna takes that snap, going to give it off up the middle. Number 34 on the carry, and he busts through, picks up about 13 yards. That number 34 is Bennett Flesher. That's a different Flesher running the football.
But if you're Medina Valley now and you don't feel a little angered about that and put forth some effort here and stop them.
Yeah. 2nd down and 2 now. After that 13-yard pickup by Flesher. This Flesher is a junior. The other one's a senior. This one's listed as a tight end and a running back. Probably brothers, but maybe not. Takes that snap, gives it to Flesher again up the middle, and this time he won't get anywhere. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. No gain on the play.
Garrett and Tarvin on the stop for Medina Valley.
Wow, I cannot believe that they went on an onside kick right there. I can believe it because of who it is.
I thought they might do it to start the half. But I didn't think after they scored 2 more touchdowns they would do it.
Not when you're ahead 41-7. This game's in hand for them. Takes the snap, gives it, Flesher, right side, turns the corner, and he's going to be, depends on the spot of the football. He might be a little short here.
Chavez and Kaufman on the
stop. And they give him the 1st down. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter of play. So your score after 3, Alamo Heights 41, Medina Valley 7. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Get our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to.
We're back here on the first play of the 4th quarter, and it's an 11-yard pickup by Flesher as he runs around the right side of the offensive line. And they're actually going to give him 8 yards. He stepped out of bounds at the 35-yard line as Alamo Heights now moving right to left.
Tomaselli on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Second down and 2. McKenna out of the gun. Takes a high snap, gives it to Flesher. Coming around the left side, gets up across the 35, down to the 34-yard line, picked up 1. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Bullard on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Yeah, Panther defense, time to dig in right here on 3rd and 1. Push him backwards. Mules taking their time now as they come to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, a yard to go. 10:47 and counting to play in the ball game. McKenna takes a snap, gives to Flesher. He's got a 1st down and more. Up across the 25-20, dragging a defender down across the 15 to the 14-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from there. About a 17, 18-yard pickup there on 3rd and 1.
Bubba Solis on the stop there for Medina Valley.
1st and 10 from the 14. They can pick up a 1st down at the 4. McKenna in the shotgun. A lot of movement on the line, and they're going to stop the play, blow it dead.
Call encroachment on the Panthers. I think one of the defensive linemen moved and made contact before the snap is what I thought I saw. What did you think?
I think that's kind of what I thought.
Unless they were drawing offsides. I'll start. There we go.
Yeah, so one of those offensive linemen moved before Medina Valley jumped offside. That's what caused them to jump offside.
I know he made contact, but I could not see if they flinched on the right side of the line.
It'll be 1st and 15 now as they move it back to the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun here, 3 wide receivers. McKenna out of the gun. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off. This is not Flesher this time. It's number 9, and he spins around for a gain of maybe a yard. That's number 9, Cameron White on the carry, a senior running back who gets a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 14.
Caden Keller on the stop there for Medina Valley.
9-10 and counting to play here in the ball game. Alamo Heights starting to take their time. Running the football now, trying to eat as much of this clock as they can. Takes the snap, gives it to White up the middle, across the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. Picks up about 6 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 8.
55 getting up from the bottom of the pile for the Panthers. That's Mario Jamarillo.
3rd and 8 here for the Mules. McKenna out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers here. They got movement on that line again. They give it off up the middle. They're not going to get a 1st down. Picked up about 3, but that should be an offside against the Panthers this time.
I can't believe after contact was made that play wasn't blown dead.
Yep.
That they let it, and that's what they're calling offsides. Once you make contact, the play is dead. Why do you follow through with that?
Yeah,
I mean,
the only way they let that go is if you're just in the neutral zone or you jump and don't get back in time.
There was definitely contact made.
But that's going to make it 3rd down and 3.
Panthers with some new faces out there now on the defensive line.
Three wide receivers here. Going to give it to White. Actually, McKenna's going to keep it himself. Right side on the fake. Puts his head down. He's going to get the 1st down, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. First time McKenna's actually kept the football on this drive.
Aiden Cantu on the stop for Medina Valley.
.726 and counting to go. McKenna in the gun, 1st and goal from the 1. Gives to White up the middle, and he is into the end zone for an Alamo Heights touchdown to make it 47-7. With 7:12 to go in the ball game. And, you know, they might have scored this at some point anyway, but an onside kick's what got them the ball back, and that just really is classless and just really is aggravating.
Have another kicker now out on the field for the Mules.
That's number 85, Andrew McKnight. And he will boot that one wide to the right, as that is no good. And your score now with 7:12 to go. Alamo Heights 47, Medina Valley 7. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. 47-7, Alamo Heights leading the Panthers here in the fourth quarter with 7:12 to play in the ball game. As Alamo Heights will get ready to kick it away. And we'll see if they have the gall here to try another onside kick. As McKnight has it teed up this time for the Mules. McKnight ready. Panthers look like they're partly ready for an onside here. After what happened just a little bit ago, as McKnight runs up, and this time he will boot it away. It will be fielded at the 12-yard line by Tomaselli. Starts up, made a man miss, but then he gets slung down at the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Medina Valley. They'll actually spot him at the 27.
Cody Burke on the stop there for Alamo Heights.
And we'll see that Panther offense for the first time here in the fourth quarter. It looks like Moreno is going to come in at quarterback for the Panthers. So Moreno will bring the offense out on the field here, out of the shotgun. Haas the lone back. Moreno's going to keep it over the left side of the line, and he's going to get 1 yard on the play, gets up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9 now for the Panthers.
39 leading the charge there for Alamo Heights. That's Adrian Rodriguez. Fresh new 11 out there on the field now on defense for Alamo Heights.
3 wide receivers for Moreno. Looking to throw. Fires left side. Complete to Tristan Hill. Made the first man miss. Fighting his way for more yards. But he's only going to get up to the 33-yard line. Picks up about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
That was Rodriguez and Guerrero on the stop there for Alamo Heights.
They spot him forward progress up to the 34-yard line. I didn't think he actually got that far up the field, but they give him the first down, 3rd down and 3. Moreno looking to throw again. He's going to fire it deep down the right side for Reza, and he overthrows him, and that pass is going to go as an incompletion. It'll bring up 4th down and 3.
21 on the coverage there. Connor McGrath.
Overthrew Reza by about 5 or 6 yards that time. The wind's kind of died down right now. It's not blowing like it was earlier in the ball game.
Nope, Old Glory's not moving too much at the present.
Nope. It's Supposed to be about 47 in the morning. I'm looking forward to that. Now,
I am
timeout
too.
taken by Medina Valley, I believe.
Yes, Medina Valley.
And, they're probably – you're down 47-7, Marty. Do you go for it here on 4th down deep in your own territory? I mean, you're not getting back in this ball game, but you want your offense to try to move the football and try to take something going to the next game.
I say you go for it.
And so Medina Valley will have one timeout remaining as they come out of the timeout. And they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 3. Ball at their own 34-yard line. Sends a man in motion. That's Caden Monday. They give it to him left side.
Oh, man, we just tackled a guy outside for a holding penalty. We had the first down.
Yep.
And that was too obvious.
And Monday had about 6 or 7 yards there. And, it was one of the receivers out there on that far side just tackled the cornerback.
Literally tackled the cornerback. That was too obvious.
And so that first down run is going to be negated.
Wow.
So we'll redo 4th down. And now it looks like the Panthers are going to
punt this ball away.
Yep. I was going to say nobody's back deep for Alamo Heights, but he ran onto the field from the sideline very late. As that is Angulu standing back at his own 35. Tarvin standing around his own 16-yard line, ready to boot it away. And now the referee's talking something over here. That was a spot foul, so it's 4th down and 9.
Right. So they would not decline this because it'd be a first down for Medina Valley.
Right.
So I don't understand what the discussion is here.
And now we're ready to go. 5:26 and counting. Tarvin boots it away. A high spiral kick and a good one. That's going to be fielded by Angulu, and he called for a fair catch and makes it at the 41-yard line. It's a good punt by Tarvin. It'll be 1st and 10 Alamo Heights from their own 41 with 5:19 to play in the ball game.
So some fresh faces out there for Medina Valley here on defense.
As you'll see, McKenna at quarterback, White the lone back again. Actually, I think that's Sobey out there at quarterback again, isn't it? Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle.
No,
that's
7.
McKenna. And White picks up 3 yards on the carry. Give him 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Cantu again on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Mules back to the line of scrimmage here. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 43. McKenna with a draw play to White up the middle. Gets across the 45 up to about the 46, 47-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 here for the Mules.
Nicholas Banky on the stop for Medina Valley.
3rd and 4 upcoming. McKenna in the gun, 3 wide receivers. White is lone back. They haven't thrown the ball. Now they hand it off. Actually, McKenna keeps it coming back near side. He's got a 1st down, and he's going to push his way across midfield to the 45, down to the 44-yard line before he stopped, and a 1st down for the Mules.
Looked like he went one way, his running back went the other, and McKenna made something happen just ad-lib there, gets the first down, and change move once again for the Mules. Looked like number 25, I believe, was on the stop there for Medina Valley. Well, I don't see it. I thought I saw a 25 out there, but I don't have a name for him.
McKenna in the gun at the Panther 44. Gives to White up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. Pushes across down to the 36, 35-yard line. 9-yard pickup there on first down.
Trying to see what was Bubba Solis on the tackle there for Medina Valley.
Under 3 minutes now to play here in the ball game, as the Mules just trying to eat this clock down and run it out here against the Panthers. Second down and a yard. Give to White, and he's got the first down as he squirts across the 44 down to the 40, or the 34 down to the 33-yard line. Picked up 2 when he needed 1. It's first down and 10.
Asiel Moreno on the tackle there as he was lined up at defensive end. I believe that's Asiel out there playing defense.
Yeah,
number
it is.
9.
Number 9, yep. Yeah, he's lining up on the right defensive end. Takes the snap, hands it off to White left side, and he gets taken down at the 31-yard line, picks up 2 yards on the play.
That was Arroyos coming in from the defensive end.
And he normal tight end for the Panthers.
Running him down from behind.
Minute 43 and counting here in the ball game. The Panthers will be 0-2.
Has Moreno found a home on the defensive side of the ball?
I don't know.
We shall see.
Minute 24 and counting. Give to White, gets across the 30 to the 29-yard line, and it'll be third down and 6 coming up.
Jackson Vogel taking the legs out of the running back.
Well, and Maury, the Panthers are going to be 0-2 in district, but they'll travel to Lockhart next week, a team that, Medina Valley should be able to play with them, and very
and we will
winnable
update
game.
when we will update the rest of the district scores after on the post-game show.
Yeah, we will.
A brief post-game show.
McKenna out of the shotgun here with 45 seconds to go. This should be the last play of the ball game. Takes the snap, he's going to keep it himself coming right side, and he made a man miss. He gets upended at the 20, picked up a first down. But they do not have to snap the ball again if they don't want to, and you would think they're not going to.
Loy on the stop for Medina Valley.
And they will not snap the ball again as we're under 10 seconds to play, and that is going to do it here at Panther Stadium. Your final score, Alamo Heights 47, Medina Valley 7. The Mules improved to 7-0 on their season, 2-0 in district play. The Panthers now 1-6 on their season, 0-2 in district play. We will take a break and come back with the postgame. You are listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Bus posted at $47,999. Plus get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or npchevy.com.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. 47-7, Alamo Heights is your final score as the Mules stay perfect, improve to 7-0 on the season, 2-0 in district play. The Panthers fall to 1-6, now 0-2 in district. And Maury, the Panther, this game was 20-0 at one point. The Panthers cut it to 20-7, turned the ball over on the first drive of the second half. Alamo Heights went down and scored. It was 41-7. Alamo Heights kicks an onside kick for some reason with 13 minutes left in the ball game. Recover it. They end up scoring again to make it 47-7. And, that Panther offense was not able to get going here against Alamo Heights. They did put up the 7 points, but just didn't have the firepower that Alamo Heights had in this ball game.
No, it was pretty much over, Jared, when they got 3 scores ahead. The Panthers doesn't have a high-powered offense. We've only scored over 20 points, once or twice, or once.
Twice,
So once it got to 3 scores down, the Panthers were faced with a uphill task, and they just couldn't overcome. You got to, I want to say you got to take something positive away from this game. I'm not sure what that is, but you've got to find some kind of silver lining. You got to carry it in the next week. You still have a chance to make the playoffs. You win 2 out of the next 3 games, and you're in the playoffs. So, you started off with the 2 allegedly best teams in district. I'm not too sure that that's the case. I think Floresville might have something to say about the top 2 teams in the district before it's over with, but. You've got to move on. You've got to get past this loss and get ready to play Lockhart next week.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury. And like you said, you win 2 out of these next 3 games, and you're in the playoffs and around the district. So right now in the fourth quarter, Bernie Champion leading Kerrville 38-20 with 9 minutes to go in that ball game. And at halftime, Floresville leading Lockhart 32-13. So Lockhart, the team that Medina Valley will face next week, and Medina Valley will travel to Lockhart. It will be the first road game since the second week of the season when the Panthers played John Jay.
The volleyball did have a straight set win against Southside earlier in the evening. So the volleyball team got back on the winning track. So congratulations to Coach Griggs and the volleyball team getting back on the winning track.
Yep, for sure. And, I'd like to take this chance to thank the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. As always, without you guys, these wouldn't be possible. Also want to say that I believe that Tuesday night will be a volleyball broadcast. I'm not 100% sure about that.
I think it will be.
I know they didn't do it tonight, but I think it will be Tuesday. And make sure you join us Wednesday night for Sports for Supper as Coach Chris talks about the Lockhart game. And we'll see who else we're going to have on there that night. We had the tennis on. Do you know if they won their match today against Bernie Champion?
I don't. I know that cross country was yesterday, and I know the girls cross country got first. And
is that a district?
Yes, and the boys finished second
and
overall.
They're all going to regionals.
They're all going to regionals.
That's good.
So congratulations to Coach Barmea and Coach Schott.
Yep.
Coach Schott for the cross-country team moving forward.
Yeah, and we'll find out what happened with the tennis match because they're playing their area playoff round today against Bernie Champion. They might have had some rain come through in the afternoon. We got a little bit there for a little while, but maybe enough to make some courts unplayable. You never know.
Never know in the Bernie area.
Just how much rain they got. But final score tonight, Alamo Heights 47, Medina Valley 7. We'll travel to Lockhart next week to take on the Lions up there and try to get Medina Valley that first district win and try to make a push for the playoffs with 3 weeks left to go. So for the Medina Valley Broadcast Network and Maury Stein, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next time.